7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
You'll never have the sacred stone.
Oh, this you crazy mother.
Morning, boys and girls. Guess what set we're approaching? Yes, it's the Magic set. Get it again. Another nice muskrat. I think I'm going to pull all my traps and just use this one set. This is like, I think, number 4 or number 5 from here. That's pretty awesome. Front foot catch on this one. But he dove right in the water and drowned it just like he's supposed to. I can't tell where my camera's aiming, so bear with me. Alright, the magic trap reset on the magic spot. I'm probably shooting right over it. We'll continue on down our way, just about ready to hit the lake. Turn you back on in a minute. Hey everybody, I'm over at the beaver house. 3:30 wasn't disturbed. Man, the water level is really dropping fast. Those triggers were almost underwater last night when I set it. I wonder if somebody broke a beaver dam downstream or something. Walk over and see if my drowner set is disturbed. I hope the trap's gone. That'd be awesome. Nope, that's a bummer. I see raccoon tracks out here. Maybe that's what dug up my trap the other day. I can't believe there's only one beaver in this house. We'll leave them set and see what happens. My caster's still there. See raccoon. Ooh, mink tracks. Nice. Might have to get a couple more conibears out for mink. That's cool. Almost looks like a canine track here too. That'd be nice. A gray fox or something. Alright, let me go around back and check that cubby I set, and then I'm gonna try to do a couple blind sets for mink. Turn you back on in a few. This is kind of cool. Found a big old tree back here the beaver's been gnawing on. They gnawed that from the ground all the way up to the level of my hip, which is about, I don't know, 3.5, 4 feet, I'm not sure. Something like that. But the funny thing is, it's a big old oak tree. I think they're hurting for fodder. Alright, we'll continue on. I just thought that was kind of cool. Alright, I putzed around for a few. I got a couple sets. I dug in a little cubby right here with a hunk of muskrat in the back. I got it trap camouflage well. I got some muskrat musk back in there. So hopefully Mr. Mink could come trotting along the lake shore and catch a whiff of that. Nice shadow. Catch a whiff of that and then check it out. There we go. And over here in this little deep hole, come out, I got me a heavy, big heavy beaver stick. I triple wired everything just in case Mr. Raccoon. I got a 1.5 long stick right there, right about where that leaf is. Actually, it's a number one of my coil springs, the real strong ones. This is deep water to drown them, and I got a muskrat strapped to the pole. And then upstream a little bit, there's a natural little funnel. Looks like a spot where a mink would be going downstream. And I got a 110 jammed in there, blocked off a little bit. But that one there looked good because there's heavy grass on both sides of the creek, and there's no trail through there. So keeping you on when I get back to the other lake, unless I get another catch at the magic set. All right, we'll see you. All right, I'm over on the lake now, approaching a set. He's got muskrat poopies all over this little hump, and I see the chain is hanging off. No, it isn't. SOB, unsnapped. I seen the chain hanging off. I thought I had one. Oh well, turn you back on. All right, I just pulled up to a set here. There's some floating yuck, but the muskrat's been climbing up on it. I had a set right there in that little in-betweener, and I see the chains down in the water. Oh goody, I see a tail. Nice brown muskrat. That's a huge one too. That's that's in one of those number one coil springs. All right, let me get this guy out and reset, and I'll turn you back on. All right, just come up to this muskrat house, and I see a little ball hump of fur sticking up out of the thing, out of the water. Looks like we got a muskrat on a conibear in the, I found the entrance to the house. So that's cool. Nothing in the foothold, but it's weird. Down in the water, it looks like one of my steaks. I'm gonna try to figure out what's going on with that. Turn you back on when I figure it out. Okay, that wasn't much of a mystery. All that steak was, I got the trap. It's a conibear in a run. I actually got it wired over here to a stake. You can see it underwater. And this stake was just to hold the trap in place. See? So, mystery solved. I'll reset this one and move on with the day. Ciao. Alright, this is how I skin my rats. A nice healthy dried rat. Well, it's a teeny bit damp, but I just caught it tonight and I wanted to try to cook this one, see how it comes out. I just make a little nick in the top and the bottom of the tail. Hang a strong slip knot from the rafter, cinch it down tight, give them a good stretch. I also skin them on my lap, but this initial cut right here, you're actually pointing a knife at yourself, so you could actually slit. I just come up the tail a little bit. I like to keep a little piece of tail skin on there for the, I still use wire stretchers. Right in that little pocket in the ankle. Straight up. This knife isn't the sharpest. There we go. Now I cut around the tail skin about a ½ inch up with the base of your knife so you're not dulling the tip. Did I hit record? Sure did. And then just so it doesn't rip and you get that extra ½ inch of skin, I ring around the ankles with the base of your blade so you're not dulling the tip. And just get her started. Remember, this is up by the tail. Just get her started a little bit. Put your knife down, as long as your cuts are good, and just work your fingers in there. Looks like I skipped some on that cut. Oh, no I didn't. It just didn't go deep enough. There we go, I just separated it. Just work your fingers down in there as far as you can go. I'm kind of that action. Work around the legs, work your thumb up. And usually I nick this just to make sure it doesn't rip because there's a tenon right there. Do the other side while I got my knife in my hand. Just work your thumb around. Now that you got your cut, everything will pop free. Except for this time because I got a piece of the tenon. Muskrat's got pretty thin skin, so you don't want to be tugging too hard. Now on the front, see the back's almost done. On the front, so I don't rip the gut sack open, I just pull and push, just slice the butthole and the genitals, get down to the belly meat. Now you can put your knife away. Work your hands in, fingers in, same way. Once you get the skin flipped, you can pretty much just hang on to the legs and pull. Grab the rib cage and pull. Put your thumb through the front legs. Those will pop right off. You can cut around them if you want. Pull them down. Now right here I'm squeezing the skin and pushing against the head with my fist. So your cut's really I don't know how you'd explain it. Kind of works like a rubber band kind of thing. Be real careful by the eyes. The ears are already popped off. Those are pretty easy. By the eyes you want to cut against the skull. So again, use the base of your knife so the tip won't get dull. Whoops, I just big-eyed that one. Cut towards the skull, all the way out to the nose. Kind of rub it along the bottom teeth. Right out to the nose. They want to see the whiskers. Usually I pull on them harder, but I'm trying to keep it in frame. There you go, right down to the nose. I'll wipe this off a little bit with a paper towel, get the blood off. And then it's real easy to flesh. I just use a tablespoon, just got to pull these big gobs off. Take this little bit of fat off, leave most of the pink on it. Right here under the arms there's a little ring of fat, a little heavy meat. Just pull that off. It's better to pull towards the head so you don't rip it down, and then just smooth all out and it's ready for your stretcher. If you're putting it in the freezer, turn it right side in, give it a shake. Let me spin you around. Alright, give it a shake. Lay it on a flat surface. Rub the air out of it. Smooth it. Get it centered. Smooth it. Just like that. And that's how you want to freeze it, nice and flat. That way if you don't have a place to dry them, the fur buyer can see the fur. He can actually squeeze it and touch it and make sure there's no cuts. And it also stops it from drying out. So this one's ready for the freezer. There you go. Bon appetit.